Welcome to the Soulfire Podcast, where every day we talk about real life, real shit, real raw. On this show, you can expect us to dive deep into topics like marriage, parenting, money, business, feeling like you want to give up, fighting for yourself, just straight soul healing. This podcast is all about life. Hey there, it's Power Coach Alicia here, your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational life coaching, transformational speaking, and soul healing. We're talking about setting your soul on fire. I specialize in helping women put themselves first without feeling guilty, getting out of their own way, and finding themselves again. No fluff, no hand-holding, no bullshit here, just love, light, and peace as we journey through this thing called life. Welcome to your astrology special episode here on the Soulfire Podcast. Today we're talking all about the new moon in Scorpio. This is happening on November 13th, and this new moon takes effect at 4:27 a.m. Eastern. So by the time you wake up in the morning on November 13th, there will be a new moon. It's a new moon and solar eclipse in Scorpio on November 13th. So you've got a partial solar eclipse in this. This phase of the moon is, well, let me skip that part. Oh, this phase of the moon, here we go, is suggesting a strong drive to push forward. New moons are all about new beginnings. However, this new moon has a rather erratic or rebellious energy. Usually new moons really aren't like that, but it's in the new moon of Scorpio, so it takes on the Scorpio characteristics. So you've got matters relating to intimacy, control, power, money, and sharing will be a strong focus in the period ahead of this new moon. New beginnings or fresh starts are possible in these areas. So be looking for new beginnings or fresh starts around intimacy, control, power, and money. Okay? Oh, and sharing. So intimacy, control, power, money, and sharing. Fresh starts and new beginnings. One thing I will let you know is we have a new moon ceremony that we do as part of the soulful moon. And in these ceremonies, I teach you a ritual. Usually you learn crystals to work with. We do horoscopes. I do pull oracle cards. I show you how to work with this energy over the next 2 weeks. And then we come back to this energy in the 6 months when it's the full fruition. When this new moon becomes a full moon, I'm helping you learn what is going on with these moon phases energies. And instead of them just happening and the energies happening and you're just reacting to them, inside of the soulful moon, I teach you how to proactively work with the energy, because whatever you fight against becomes stronger. Yes? So the other thing that I always mention is that the moon is on a 28-day cycle, and women go on a 28-day cycle as well. So the more you harmonize with the energy of the moon, you harmonize with yourself. So to sign up for the soulful moon and join us for these ceremonies that we do a couple of times a month, unless there's Mercury retrograde, which is planetary, we also will do a session on that in the soulful moon. And then for the solstice and equinox, we do a session for those as well. So there are some amazing resources and tools for you. And we do it in such a way that it's like we're all in this together. Like we're in this room and we're doing the work together. I do my new moon and full moon work in these sessions for myself, just as you are doing for you. It's so fucking awesome, so powerful. So to check it out, just go to moon.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's moon.thesoulhealingzone.com. The new moon in Scorpio marks the beginning of a cycle, presenting an opportune time to commit to personal goals that express the positive energies of the Scorpion. Passionate, resourceful, focused, probing, deep, and perspective. So what are opportunities? Where do you need to take time to commit to personal goals in the area of passion, resource, focus, probing, deep, and perspective? Are there areas where you need to look at an alternate perspective? Are there areas where you need to go deep? Are there areas where you need to ask more quality questions to get your answers? Where do you need to focus more? Where do you need to use your resources? And where do you need to up your passion? Or where is your passion really going right now? The Scorpio new moon cycle favor working on our self-mastery skills. We may want to, though, pinpoint areas and things that make us feel out of control, such as addiction and debts, and work on freeing ourselves of these emotional burdens. This new moon cycle is also opportune for exploring what is missing in our lives that leads us to engage in these self-destructive behaviors. So use this new moon to, again, probe, dive deeper and go, okay, what is it that we're doing? And what is it that I'm missing in my life that's making me engage in these addictions or these focus or these debts or these burdens, these control areas where I really need to focus and I need to do the work. Like, what am I missing? What do I need to give myself? I always say that. The best question you can ever ask your soul when you are feeling triggered and out of sorts with yourself is, what does my soul need? There can also be opportunity to get rid of ourselves of junk in our lives, whether it's material and spiritual. So where is there junk material in your life that you're not using? It's taking up space. And where is there junk in your spiritual, in your soul, right, that you need to release and it's taking up space? In a new moon, it's really about manifesting new beginnings and cultivating that new relationship and attracting what it is that you want. Hey there, beautiful soul. I wanted to take a second and invite you to my free Love and Light community, a place where we come together to find solace and support on our shared journey through life's ups and downs. In our loving community, we understand that life can sometimes be a challenging and winding road. And that's why we've created a space where you can find healing, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Here, we embrace one another with open hearts and open arms, knowing that together we are stronger. It's like a beacon of light in the darkness, a place where you can freely express your emotions, share your stories, and connect with others who have walked similar paths. We believe in the power of love to heal, and we are here to walk this journey with you, hand in hand. No matter where you are in your life's journey, whether you're seeking comfort, inspiration, or simply a sense of community, you are welcome here. Together, we will navigate life's challenges and celebrate its joys, spreading love and light every step of the way. So join us in our Love and Light community, and let's heal together as we continue this beautiful journey through life. Just go to community.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's community.thesoulhealingzone.com. And I love the energy of this new moon because it's also about clearing some of this shit, like I said, physical and spiritual, that we need to let go of. Because with this potent Scorpio energy, we have the chance to make important changes in our lives. Each astrological sign teaches us valuable things. And one of Scorpio's lessons involves learning to dig deeper into the mysteries around us instead of always being content with the status quo. So the Scorpio is like, dig deeper, look further than just what's right in front of you. Taking the time to understand others motivates. Taking the time to understand others' motives can enrich our feelings of intimacy, forgiveness, and meaning. So this is also a great time to look at the duality of relationships and go, okay, well, what were they really meaning, right? Understanding where they're coming from. Where do I really need to grow and forgive? And what was the real meaning behind that? That doesn't mean the person has to stay in your life or they have to be an active part of your life or anything like that. But when you take the time to understand other people, you take the time to understand you and you grow. Scorpio also teaches us that the dedication to one's meaningful relationship or undertaking can be significantly more satisfying than spreading ourselves around. So Scorpio also encourages us to take the relationships that we have in our life and deepen those relationships, strengthen those relationships, really step into those relationships. And I find that really fucking awesome because as I'm stepping into the energy of November, I'm really getting connected to doing some sort of quarterly women's event that I host, that where we make something together, we do a ritual together, and they leave with some sort of gift from me, and like just like soul renewal sort of experience with the women that are in my life and that I'm close to, where we're deepening and strengthening those bonds and building our relationships and bringing ourselves closer. So I love that the energy of Scorpio right now is bringing that to the forefront. And that's also the ideas and the connection with my ing that I have. Scorpio also teaches us that dedications to I just said that. We might want to use this cycle to focus on and develop one special project or develop one special relationship to add to help add purposefulness and depth to our lives. So first couple weeks of November is really about depth of relationship, quality of relationship, and depth of a project we're doing, quality of a project that we're doing. So it's really all about quality over quantity. So important here. It can also be a time to seek ways to release our fear of confrontations and heavy emotional situations. So I highly recommend the podcast episode, Stop Idealizing Avoidance and Embrace Conflict. It goes right in line with Scorpio's energy and this new moon. And such a fucking powerful episode. So stop idealizing avoidance and embrace conflict. Go listen to that episode. We're discovering that although it may be uncomfortable, these situations can lead us towards psychological healing. So the depth, the purposefulness, the understanding, the connection can actually heal you in ways that you don't even know, because right now you're moving in quantity, you're moving in speed. And with the Scorpio energy stepping into November, it's about that depth and moving into timing in those relationships, which is phenomenal for psychological healing. So with that being said, here's the high level view of the new moon on November 13th in Scorpio. Remember, it's at 4:27 a.m. Eastern when that new moon is full and illuminated. You can work with the energy up to 3 days before and 3 days after. If you want to dive into this energy deeper and learn how to work with the 28-day cycle of the moon phases along with your personal 28-day cycle and really step into the power of working with the energy of the moon and the ceremonies. And listen, understanding yourself better is the primary intention of the soulful moon. So yes, we're working with moon energies, but it's about you, for you, by you. It's helping you heal your soul, fall in love with yourself, and connect with yourself on levels that you've never experienced before. So whether you're in a state of massive depression, you're struggling under the weight of the world of life and the pressures of life and the expectations of life, and you don't know how to get out from underneath this weight, you struggle to get out of bed and move forward day in and day out. Or you're just someone who's like, okay, life is speeding up. We've got the hustle and bustle. I'm starting to feel some disconnection from myself and those in my life. And I'm feeling like I'm pulled in a million directions. And I'm really just wanting to find some calm in the chaos. No matter which spectrum you're on, the soulful moon is a great place for you to be. So all you need to do is go to moon.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's moon.thesoulhealingzone.com and join us for the upcoming new moon in Scorpio. And by the time you're listening to this episode, if the new moon has passed, still sign up. You'll be able to listen to the replay, right? Like that's the power of replay, because this energy from this new moon is 2 weeks after, right? And the full culmination of it is 6 months after. So never feel like or believe that you are too late, because the energies of this new moon are affecting you for a chunk of time to come. And so you can go through it, go through the training, go through the ceremony, do the work, and be utilizing these energies, working with these energies. So again, that's moon.thesoulhealingzone.com. Remember this sacred truth. Say yes to yourself, for within you lies infinite worth. Let your heart be your compass, guiding you on a path of self-discovery and liberation. Grant yourself the grace to stumble and rise, for it is in our imperfections that we find our strength. Embrace the dance of progress, where each step forward fuels the fire within you. And with massive power and deep soul conviction, let this be your anthem, your unwavering declaration. I choose me. I'm Power Coach Alicia, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Soul Fire podcast. You being here means the world to me, and I'm grateful for the time that you've dedicated to be here. And by consistently showing up, I firmly believe that you will transform your life. I'm so grateful that you've subscribed and you continue to share with others, spreading my message far and wide, because together we can reach my mission of transforming the lives of 1 million souls on their healing journey. Now, to provide you even more support on your soul healing journey and address any questions you may have, I would like to invite you to join our soul healing community. simply visit community.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's community.thesoulhealingzone.com, where you can connect with like-minded women, share your top takeaways, discuss what resonated with your soul, and express your absolute favorite moments from this episode. I can't wait to read them. I'm so freaking excited to create more empowering episodes and continue supporting you. I am sending you so much love, light, and peace as we journey through this thing called life.